Everybody, Tim Castleman, TimothyCastleman.com. Can you believe it? Today is April 1st, 2011. That means that the first quarter of 2011 totally gone. And we're already on to quarter number 2. It's kind of funny because it kind of sneaks up on you and you just forget. I mean, it just seems like the other day it was New Year's and now it's freaking April. So what I'd like to share with you is a little tactic that I try to do anywhere from 2 to 4 times a year. If I was religious about it, I'd do it 4 times. But be honest with you, I'm not the best at it, and that's why I'm making you this video, because I want you to learn from my mistake. See, what I like to do is at the start of every quarter, I like to set quarterly goals. I'm not a big fan of New Year's resolutions or even, doing year-long goals, just because I feel like you can let so much time lapse in between when you start and when you finish them. And how do you know at the end of the year if your goals were achieved or not? And if they weren't, right, well, then you've wasted an entire year. This way, you spend a quarter working on your goals, and if you didn't achieve your goals, that's okay because you haven't wasted the entire year. Full disclosure here, I've stolen this completely and totally from Brian Tracy and his awesome book entitled, well, Goals. So here's exactly what I like to do. I like to get out one of them there fancy pieces of paper. I fold it into 4 squares, just like that, right? Now, high school art class. Thank you very much, Miss Grulich. I appreciate that. And then what I like to do is I like to separate the 4 areas into 4 categories. Now, I'm not smart enough to say this without looking at the paper, so forgive me, right? You got financial, you got business, relationships, and health. So again, financial, business, relationships, and health. That's the 4 main areas that I like to focus on in my life. What I like to do is I'll take those and I'll break them down month by month. So April, May, June. And I'll set goals. So for instance, I've got an income goal for what I'd like to do in April, May, and June, each separate month. And I base that based on what I did the previous year. So I know exactly what I did last year and where I'd like to be this year, month to date. And then I also have a savings goal, and you can also have some other goals. Maybe you want to eat out less, maybe you want to save more money, maybe you want to pay some debt down, maybe you want to pay off a car, maybe you have the good fortune to pay off a big purchase like a car or a house or a boat or something like that. Definitely check that out. So that's what I'll do for financial. For relationships, that can be whatever you want. It can be friends, it can be your significant other, your spouse, maybe your spouse and your girlfriend or boyfriend. I'm not judging, I'm just saying, right? So again, same thing. I have just 3 or 4 different bullets here that I want to work on, things that I want to do, like a weekly date night with my wife so she remembers what this handsome devil looks like, right? Block time so we can spend together because she's busy, I'm busy, and if you don't make it a priority, it seems to kind of get put on the back burner. And then off by 8 p.m. So most nights, except of course when we do webinars, we'll be off the computers by 8 so we can have no digital drama in our household, right? Business. That can be simple or complex. Maybe you want to release your first product. Maybe you want to build your list to a certain amount. Maybe you want to make some joint venture partners. Maybe you want to make some new products. Maybe you want to, write a piece of software. Whatever that goal is for you, be sure to put it there. And again, I like to do it month by month. So hey, in April I'm going to release this product, in May I'm going to release this product, June I'm going to do this, I'm going to do these list building techniques, I'm going to joint venture with these folks. Whatever it is, be sure you're specific. The more specific you are, don't be like, I want to build an email list. That's a worthless goal. How about I want to build an email list of 2,000 people? That's definable, and you know by when you want to do that and how much you want to do. The more specific you are with the goal, the better your chance of not only achieving it, but realizing that you've achieved it as well. And then health, okay? That can be, you want to lose those last 10 pounds, or in some cases, like mine, the last 50, right? So it can be whatever you want. I've got workout goals as far as how many times I want to attend a workout class, what I want to do with my jiu-jitsu class, weights that I want to weigh by certain dates. And again, the more specific you are, don't be like, I want to lose 10 pounds. That's worthless, right? Say, hey, by May 31st, I want to be 168 pounds. Did I really write that down? Wow, I'm going to have to stop eating. But my point is to be specific, okay? And then, that's great. So that's step 1. You've got them down here. Then go, all right, well, this is what I want to accomplish. How am I going to accomplish it? Meaning, how are you going to achieve that goal? You want to be 168 pounds? Okay. How are you going to be that? Well, I'm going to go to jiu-jitsu 3-4 times a week. I'm going to work out with weights and do 45 minutes of cardio every other day. I'm going to work on my diet to where I'm eating low-fat, high-protein meals. Again, it's totally dependent on you in your situation. Now, look. You can put this off. You cannot do it. For years, I didn't do goals. And that's why I really think I struggled in life. One of the many reasons that I struggled in life was not setting goals. By doing something like this, I promise you, you spend the next 10, 15 minutes, you do it. You get just a fancy piece of paper and one of them there pens, right? Put down your goals, what you want to achieve. And then, you know, Brian Tracy says write them down daily, look at them monthly, quarterly. I'm pretty bad about that, about looking at them. But here's the great thing. Once you write it, okay, once you write it and you put it in your mind, the mind gets to work in it. You may not remind yourself. And if you want to write them down daily, that's great, and I highly recommend that. If you want to look at them quarterly or monthly, that's fantastic. But I know just by the act of actually physically writing the goals down, right, I have a better chance of achieving them than I did before. So, quick little recap, 4 areas: financial, business, relationship, health. Go break them down month by month, what you want to accomplish in each area. Be specific. All right, so be specific with numbers, dates, times, people. Be as specific as possible and review them. How about this? Review it on a monthly basis. Surely you can do that. So I hope this video has been helpful for you. I thank you so much for your time. I look forward to your comments wherever you can leave them. And thanks again. And oh, by the way, check my blog out at www.timothykasselman.com. Talk to you soon.